happy medium somewhere. I'm gonna... There, that'll work. I can turn it. And I'm live. Didn't mean to go live so early because I still haven't made my palette. And I want some purple. So, we have sunset colors for our critter. And I'm going to use this up here as my color palette to kind of check out stuff. So yellow. I get an orange. Alizarin crimson, which you could see if I moved it. And this is ultramarine blue, but we're gonna mix this ultramarine blue. We're gonna try it with the alizarin crimson to make a purple. And then I have scarlet to make purple. Really about the same. Okay, so here we go. I really honestly don't know what I'm doing with this, so we'll see how this goes. I've thought about it.
It tells you now if you already know it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
How does it tell you? Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. They didn't used to do that.
I scratched up my hand. That's too dark. We want light yellows.
Hey.
Cypress. I don't really need a cypress. Alright, whatevs.
That was kind of for me.
aka
I
Oasis.
think I had that.
So we're gonna go with a pink deer. Gross, right? She's sunset color.
I got the halo today.
Oh yeah, I bought that yesterday. Or the day before, something.
And a bellhawk uniform?
Yeah, somebody gave me one of those. I don't remember who. I think Hamlet. I'm gonna make this one a darker one.
Biker jacket?
Of course I have a biker jacket. How dare you insinuate otherwise?
Military uniform?
I don't have a military uniform. I do have some of those pants though.
Concierge. Prim outfit.
That's cute.
A halo. Kappa cap?
I ain't never getting no cap.
Doesn't really look like a kappa.
You don't look like a kappa. It's too much. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but doing these live is actually really hard because I can't take breaks to let it dry, but also like I have to keep the live camera in a really bad place, which is better than last time, so I'm not going to be hitting it as much. But it makes it difficult. And that's lighter than this down here because that is going to be the lighter part. Is this going to be dark or is it going to be light? I can't remember what I had planned. Man. Whatever. We'll figure it out. So my eyes are blue. So let's just go ahead and do my eyes. Even though it's probably a bad idea since it's buttered right up against this wet red. Whatever, we'll deal. And I'm making this blue by mixing ultramarine blue with a little bit of turquoise, and there's hair all over everything. Okay, now that that's finished, I know that these little guys are, the wands are blue and white striped. Now this is going to need a minute or two to dry. So I guess what I'll do is I'll hit this because it's probably drier than the other stuff. And we're going to get pretty dark with this one. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make this whole thing dark.
He won't let me talk to him again.
He doesn't want to talk to you because he's fishing. Now we're going to go up here and do this. Which these were weird when I looked at them. They have a really interesting ear shape. They've got like a lighter part. This isn't gonna be pink. Her nose isn't gonna be pink, so like, doesn't matter what color I color it. As long as we keep it light. And I'm going to go back in and do some of the yellows that I didn't do. And then I'm going to remember I haven't done any orange. But we're going to move on to the purple anyway. Now this is the alizarin crimson end. What color do you guys think I should make her cloak? Because most of these animals have no concept of color. And they just are terrible. So I'm thinking purple. But we could also do something else.
I have red.
You don't have red what?
Red.
Red what?
The fox.
Oh. Did you go check the back of your island?
Yeah.
He didn't have a boat there?
No.
Some people have been saying he's random. I think that was the wrong one.
Well, he says he's going to add the wing to it.
Did you, or what?
Blather says he's going to add a new wing.
You have to get a painting first.
He says he's already going to open one.
You have to show him the art first.
No, he says if I find one to show it to him, but he says he's already going to open a new wing.
Yeah, but he's not actually going to open it until you find art.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you need any of these fossils?
What are they?
I don't know. Brachiotail Archaeopteryx.
No. He might just be walking around on your... Oh, wait, you said the trawler's not there? Did you check your private beach?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, well, whatever. You've already met him on my island, so you know I had him.
No, yeah, I just don't know why he's not on mine.
They've said it's random.
Who is that?
They.
Well, if Blathers is ready to open a thing, then shouldn't that spawn him?
I don't know. No. 'Cause I talked to him before I talked to Blathers. No, that's not right. Is it?
I don't know.
I don't remember what I did. Doesn't this complicated lifestyle make you long for Stardew Valley?
No.
Just sometimes.
Stardew Valley gets boring.
It does get boring. Let's add some more blue.
Yeah, ship isn't back here.
Then you don't get him today.
Well, that's disappointing.
It is a bit, yeah. Because I was curious if I could buy some shit from him. I guess not, though. Not until you have him open in a shop. I am actually using the back side of some arches cold press because I don't like how rough it is. So these are all kind of tests. What should? What color should her cloak be? think I'm just gonna go with like a purple. But we're gonna make it more blue purple. Let's try it. That's not blue enough. We want more blue. That'll work.
Do you have the water bushes?
I don't know. I didn't. They're growing. It's fine. I think they'll grow just like everything else. I don't know if they'll spread, but do you really want them to spread?
I don't know if they can spread.
Moopa. Whoops. I'm not responding much to comments because I haven't seen very many, but thank you, Destiny. Alright, we're gonna let this. I really didn't even this out at all, so like it's gonna be a mess for a while. So now while this is drying, I'm going to work on some of the other parts of it. I'm going to go with this burnt whatever. Burnt umber. Who are you talking to?
No.
You just trying reactions? Villager. Let's try this one. Species. This pin's. What did he give you?
A bone costume.
Oh, what kind of bone costume? Is it the skeleton?
Probably.
Look at him running. It is. Okay, I bought one of those. Dear. This is I don't like this brush. Let's see. Try one of your chameleon or your cuttlefish, dude.
What?
Your cuttlefish? Cuttlefish. Oh, cuttlefish. You kickstarted something and he gave you a bunch of brushes.
Oh, trying that?
Why not?
I don't know. Don't tear up my brushes.
I'm gonna tear up your brushes.
Well, I do.
Yeah, you're using acrylics on plastic. I'm using watercolors on paper.
I said, what was I doing?
It's not the same. I'm not sure I like this either. I don't know what I use for lettering. Probably gotta figure that out. Colors. Sunset. Personality. Happy. How am I gonna get this in here? Why are there so many dogs barking? What's happening? You'll notice I don't always follow what I've written down. That's because sometimes, well, mostly I just use these as a guide.
Well, dude.
What'd you do? Oh, you planted all the shrubs, huh?
Just some of them.
You gotta plant more shrubs, bro. Then you unlock the hedge. And I know you know, because you're the one who told me. It's thaumaturgic. Witchy? Oh, that's gonna be her catchphrase. She's gonna say witchy. Which tracks for those peppy characters because, like, Rosie's is silly. And what's Apple's? Cheekers. And then, I don't remember what's her name is. It's weird. It's not the same. Okay, now I'm going to start the inking process, which I'm not super crazy about this brush, so we're going to switch back to something else. One of my old... This is Princeton. Now this could be a mistake. I don't ever remember which of my smaller brushes I like until, like, I've tried about 5 of them. It's not that one. I should probably just, like, get rid of them, but they do in a pinch. Maybe it's this one. One of you two. Throw you down there. Okay. So this is another Jack Richardson Pure Red Sable. You'll see. I'm not as fond of sable as most people are. But, I mean, I guess that's probably just from years of using shitty materials. And this is just ultramarine blue mixed with a little bit of alizarin crimson.
Surprising snake.
Surprising snake?
That's what it said.
What?
I just got a thing that says surprising snake.
That's what you unlocked? I wish it said snack. May go even darker on this pink. Then we're gonna hit this what? Umber or something? I don't remember. How's that? Gonna make her eyelashes even more purple. This was a mistake. Because I just used that raw umber right next to it, so now it's gonna bleed out a little bit. But that's alright. We don't care. And a little bit of it's always kind of weird how they look almost fuzzy. Okay. That's my cat. That's my moo. Yeah. Moomin. Okay, let's see some other stuff that we need to fix. There's a little bit of pink there that we need to get to. And now, to bring out the... Okay. Now to bring out the big guns, we're going to do some purple, which is again our alizarin crimson and our ultramarine blue mixed together, but I'm going to throw some black in there. Just a little bit. And now we're going to go into this part. So this is why when I don't ink stuff, it costs you more than when I do ink stuff. Because if I had inked this, I could just throw some colors on here and it'd be cool. I'm gonna hit that nose. Just the bottom part. I'm treating this brush terribly. It's not your brush. I quit using that thing. This is mine. This is a Jack Richardson. That song reminds me of Meowth's Lullaby. Which I'm going to take pity on everybody and not sing. You're welcome. I'll hold out as long as I can. I wasn't sure what to give her, because I don't really like the magician's clothes in the game. But I thought, like, a cultist robe might be pretty cool. But the animals in this game also, like, whenever you give them anything, like, if you give them a dress or something, they don't wear it like a dress, they wear it like a shirt. That's a little bit too black. Once I get all the actual lines in there that I want, then I go in with a diluted version of it. Usually with the same brush because I'm insanely lazy. And then we'll go around and kind of make shadows. When I live stream, it's almost instructional. Not really, though.
Actually, I don't know where some of my islanders are even.
Who are you looking for?
Well, I'm just looking around and I'm not seeing everyone.
I live on your island, too. I can tell you where they hang out. Sometimes. Okay, we're going to switch back to a bigger brush for this next part. And I'm going back to this old classic. I call it an old classic. It's not at all. This is a brand new brush. I got it just like a couple months ago. I love it. This is the Creative Mark Mimic. It mimics a squirrel hair brush, but it's synthetic. And I really love it. Honestly. I used to have a really cool brush that I liked, and this is like... I think it's surpassed it as my favorite. Hit me with some of that. I think, what is this? Yellow ochre. That's what this is. Yellow ochre is a staple of my stuff. Much in the same way that everything I use all the time is a staple. And if there's anything that you guys should take away from this, if you're trying to learn anything, it's that alizarin crimson is the go-to for almost every pre-made palette that you buy. And it's also not the red that you want. If you want actual red, you're gonna want to go with scarlet. Which is a little bit of trial and error to find out. But, let's see. These are some Transin brushes there. The gouache brushes are actually really good, but the others are not great. But okay, so this is alizarin crimson. Definitely pink. And then this is scarlet. This is the color you're gonna want for most things. It's a little bit orangey. Now, if all you have is alizarin crimson, if you mix a little bit of yellow into it, you can get it a little redder, but it's still not the same, and you should just get scarlet. That isn't to say that alizarin crimson isn't useful for some things, because it is, but it's not my favorite, and it's not common. I have way too many brushes. Can't even find the ones I'm looking for again when I lose them. That's not what I wanted.
Did you do the 2 minutes ago?
No. I think I need that big deer. I need his side view. I mean, one of the sides. I'm not sure which side.
There's so many butterflies now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, after that last week.
I need to come and get some butterflies. Okay, so now there's no way I can write that tiny stuff, so we're just gonna make it
They're all sitting down.
Oh, mine were they were doing yoga earlier. Or like Tai Chi.
The butterflies?
Oh, no, my villagers.
My butterflies all sitting down.
What do they call it? Personality. It makes what makes you a human being. It makes you a person. I hope that the museum music doesn't change.
Probably won't.
I don't know. Sometimes when they upgrade stuff, they change it. Now, okay, so this is a Primo charcoal pencil in white. Now, the difference between Primo and the other stuff that I use is that this is actually good. And to give you sort of an idea of what I'm talking about, I'm going to give you a little demonstration of why you should be using Primo pencils instead of like the other General pencils, which this is actually General brand, but it doesn't work the same way. It's a lot more smooth. Wow, somebody is barbecuing. Once you switch to Primo pencils, you won't want to use any of the other kinds of pencils. But this is the Derwent tinted charcoal in white. The Derwent is slightly more expensive than Primo, but easier to get. Now you have to press really hard. And like, look how much, like when I put a lot of pressure on this, look how much I get out of it. But that was a terrible demonstration because this is usually shit and it did awesome today, but whatever. Okay. Alright, there you have it. This is me. My Villager. Ta-da! Alright, so I hope you guys had fun watching that. And live streams are a really huge pain, so I don't like to do them very often because you can see I have double things going on. So you won't see these very often because I have to try to keep both phones out of the way. But what that does mean for you is that next week I will probably have this up as a much higher quality video on YouTube that you can watch. And it's on a completely different phone that has a better camera, and it also isn't plagued by Facebook's algorithm. But this has been a fun little thing, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Stay tuned for Watercolor Wednesday, and I swear I'm gonna get the some demon stuff up next week. I recorded the first half of it but didn't finish it. And I also have some fun quarantine corvids that I drew and never did anything with, so hopefully I'll work on those in the future. But you guys have a great day, and thank you for tuning in. Bye.